Dad was a drinker, and my mum liked to gamble. It was just like the norm. I come from the East End, so it was a drinking family, like extended family as well. So when I was little, Dad had put drink in my milk, like alcohol. I think I just got a taste for it. I used to like it when my dad was drinking, because when he'd get home from work and I'd been playing up, I used to get a good hiding. Sometimes, with belts, or he used to have a cane, or my mum used to have a yardstick that she used for measuring material. Well, I didn't like saying to my mum and dad or anyone that I was being bullied. I just wanted it all to go away, so I just wouldn't go to school. I just wished they could mind read and tell that I was being bullied so they knew what was wrong, but they just didn't have a clue, But by this time I'd gone into myself. I wouldn't talk to no one about personal things like that or anything. And then I just put up this wall where no one was going to get in ever. Every time I got a drink, it made me feel better. And eventually I was sent to see a school psychologist who referred me to a place in East London, and it was a residential place for problem kids. So I ended up going there for about a year. I was put on a load of prescription medication, sleeping tablets like Actal. So I just grew up on prescribed tablets till I was about 17. My dad, we were in the car having a conversation, and he just said, "I feel like I failed you." And I just turned around and said to him, "You haven't." I knew there was something wrong with me, if you know what I mean. But by then I felt it was just too late for anything to change. And then I just started getting worse and worse. There was a lot of fighting, a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs. One night I'd come out winning, and another night I'd end up in hospital, beaten black and blue, cuts and bruises, and but it was just what I liked. I just enjoyed it. I actually liked it in prison. I had a routine in prison. I'd come out, I'd start drinking again, but I'd end up back in prison again, and then I'd come out, I wouldn't have nowhere to live. My dad had died when he was 55 in 87. I think he died without me actually realising that he had died, so I don't think there was any grieving there, really. I was sitting in a day centre one day. I don't know how I ended up in there, but a friend of mine walked in I hadn't seen for 3 years. And he sat down. He'd actually come in to see someone else who never turned up. So he sat down, we was talking. He said, "Right, I'll go to church, I said, "Oh, do you?" So I said, "Yeah." So he's gone, "Yeah." And I was listening. And he said, "I've got married. I've had kids. I've been baptised, And he invited me on a Sunday. And I went to Sunday, and I just kept going. In 2016, there was an elder at Aussie Road Church. She said, "I've got some issues that were needed addressing." She suggested that I go to this healing retreat. So I went, had a ministry team there, he was assigned to them. And we've been talking a lot about my mum and dad and how they treated me. The following morning, on a Thursday, I woke up and my mum and dad just appeared in front of me. And it wasn't a photo that I've got of them or anything like, standing like that. It was just smiling. I've never seen them smile before. Nothing seemed the same about the way I thought about my mum and dad and felt about them. It was just this healing retreat and being a Christian and learning about forgiveness and things like that, and not holding on to things anymore. It doesn't matter no more. It doesn't really matter.